Drivin Ivan here, and behind me, 1977 Datsun, not Nissan, Datsun Z, and it's a 280, 2.8 liter. I'm going to drive it, I'm going to review it, so smash that like button, subscribe, link below to some cool videos, rock and roll, history videos, music videos, and lots of car videos. So like I said, smash that like button, subscribe. Right now, I'm gonna walk you around this beautiful Z car, and here we go. Oh yeah, look at this beauty. I am so fired up to review this because back in the day, my neighbors had one of the first Z cars, and it was a 2+2 actually. And this is the two-seater version, so I think the shape's a little nicer. But look at this beautiful shape. You know, Japan, when they launched the Z car, they wanted to build like a reliable sports car. This was before the Miata. This was like, you know, almost 2 decades before the Miata. And they came out with this car around the late 60s, early 70s is when it was being developed and released. And it looks like an old, you know, just really cool Italian sports car. You know, it could be, if you squint from far away, it could certainly be something from Italy. Iso, Grifo, just, you know, a lot of those early cars. But this is absolutely awesome. So yeah, every angle on this 280Z. And they came out with the 240Z and then the 260Z, and this is the 280Z, so 77. But 2.4, 2.6, 2.8 liters, that's the change there. But look at this beauty. Every angle looks good on this car, really. So now, I could just stare at it. It's beautiful. But now I'm going to show you the interior. Well, I'm trying to work my way over there. It's just such a good-looking car. I have to keep staring at it. It's just, it's one of the icons of the automobile world. Awesome. No, really, I'm going to show you the interior. See? I'm showing you the interior. Just all about the sports car business. 2 seats, steering wheel, the gauges that you need, manual, of course a handbrake, Datsun 280Z right there. Wow. Okay, I'm going to actually hop in now. So yeah, the driver's eye perspective. Look at that, 4 speeds and reverse. So cool. Oil, temperature, volts, fuel gauge, clock, your vents. Look at that, temperature control, air, a real glove box. Wow. Look at the pattern on the door card there, a little bit of wood coming across. Just nice seats. Actually a little, that's a lot of bolstering for back then. Not a lot though. It's got a shelf back there for storage in the hatch, and the pedals are all spaced perfectly for heel and towing, of course. Wind up windows. Look kids, wind up windows. Isn't that cool? All right, that's the interior of your Z car. Excellent. We'll show you the engine in a second. All right, I'll show you the hatch here. I thought I would. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Shocks work. Porsche, take note. See, these shocks work. Anyway, look at that. Beautiful cockpit and this nice little storage area out back. A practical sports car. That's what the Japanese are all about. Reliability, economy, and still very, very fun to drive, as I'll show you soon as we get ready to check out the engine. Have you smashed that like button and subscribed? I hope you have. L28 engine, very reliable, and inline 6, 2.8 liter, of course, 149 horsepower, 163 pound-feet of torque. Of course, sometimes they have more, things like that. 0 to 60 in about 9.4 seconds onto a top speed of roughly 121 miles per hour, somewhere in there. But, you know, people modify them to do all sorts of things. This one looks like it has an air filter, but beautiful, reliable engine. And when you see more torque than horsepower, you know it's going to be torquey. So I'm excited to drive this and get in. And here we go. Okay, as we take off, first thing I notice is just a really nice steering wheel. Heavy effort at low speed. Really kind of snicky 4-speed. Those are I would say medium, but you know, they're snicky. It's a great feel on the gearbox, and the engine sounds great. These are two other cars I reviewed, by the way, the SL 550 and this Bullet Mustang. Search for those on my channel. But this is Leesburg Cars and Coffee. As we head out, listen to this. Oh, wow. You know, it was 1977. That's a pretty throaty sounding exhaust, wouldn't you say? Wow. To me, it's so exciting to be driving this because, yeah, my neighbor had one in the 70s, and I've just always kind of loved them. Bringing a car to America that kind of shifts the paradigm, much as the Miata did. You know, many of you will remember 20 years later, when the Miata came out, you have to realize there was nothing else like it before. There was no sports car from Japan that really had what the Z had. Sure, there was the Datsun Roadster and this and that, and they kind of mimicked the British cars, but this almost is mimicking the Ferraris, and like I said, like a Maserati Ghibli or something that you could drive reliably. And as I fight the steering wheel to turn and just marvel at the exhaust, we have the right of way here, so I can take this turn in a kind of spirited fashion. Push the back end out, and yeah, it's lovely. Wow. Wow, look at that. It's a driver's car, what can I say? And you know, I like cars where you look over the hood and you can immediately tell what you're driving. In this case, nice long hood there, that inline six, just beautiful. And you look back and you see that hatch. It's just a very, very cool car. And Rainier here said it was an impulse buy, and I really appreciate that. You just you see a car and you love it, and man, I bet when you drove this, you must have been like, I gotta have it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's so good. This car,
price wasn't an option.
You know, where's my traction control? Where's my you know, this and that and the other? No, it's just you and a comfortable, sporty seat, and yeah. Hey, let me check the. Oh, the brakes are really good. Wow. We're only at 5,000. It revs to 6. I'm not going to rev it that high, but wow. Oh man, it's good. It's good. Wow. Amazing. So yeah, I am just loving this. Rainier's going to take over the camera here, and wow. You know, what's interesting about this car is, you know, that shape. And then they went, I did a video earlier comparing many of these. The shape basically is, in 1990 when they came out with that generation of the Z and the twin turbo there, it just looked a little different. This to me is the classic Z shape. And now, starting from the 350 a little bit, but definitely the 370, and now the current Z, they're all hearkening back to this because it's an icon. This car is so good, it's so quick, and it's just, it is, I'm gonna gear down again, oh my God. Oh, it's so fun to drive. Wow. So good. And so yeah, this Z car, 1977 280. There's some cars I drive that kind of let me down. This one does not. I mean, it reminds me of check out my review of a very, very rare car, the $1 million Toyota 2000 GT, which I reviewed. Very similar feel in a way. That one's a little smaller, but amazing cars. And wow, I am absolutely blown away by this. It did not let me down. Meeting your heroes is great sometimes. This is a hero car. It's an iconic car, and the values anywhere from I've seen one from about 9 to 35,000 in my most recent search, which I just did. So the values are you know, pretty high in some ways, you know, the upper ones, but you know, very attainable and very daily drivable sports car that brings back all of that beautiful Japanese history, and you do not suffer at all in this car. Wow, I'm gonna loop it around back here. See, but wow, it's just come on. good. You can feel every bump too, which is actually kind of what you want. You want to feel every bump. Wow. Doesn't it sound great? We'll get to check the... I'll try to scare the owner a little bit. I'll try.
You can try.
Don't worry, I drove my MGF on the Nürburgring. That's a good video to check out.
I took my Prozac.
Oh, really? Yeah. You been on the ring?
No.
Oh, man, so good. Wow. Woo. It's hot in here. I'll open the window a little. Wow. Yes. This e-car is... it has absolutely exceeded my expectations. Let me grab that from you. And let me just say to everybody, thank you so much for watching in this 1977Z car, which has really impressed me. Oh my God, so good. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you'll search all of my car reviews, my pop culture videos, like the Tom Schultz Boston House in Boston, where he wrote the whole album and recorded it, Beatles in London and Liverpool, and Jim Morrison's Life and Death in Paris, Jim Morrison's Life in Alexandria. Watch my recordings where I play drums, bass, and guitar. This is all on my Ivan Katz Productions channel. I see a real Beatle in my Beatles in London and Liverpool videos, so that's worth checking out. Watch my feuds, my Enzo Ferrari feuds and all the cars they spawned. I also review the Beat Serini 5300 Strada and the ISO Revolta. I have a lot of cool car reviews coming up soon. I even review the Seat Ibiza, which I'll launch soon, that I reviewed when I was in Europe. But I tell you how to import a car from Europe also. So in this 1977 280Z, thank you so much. It was amazing. Great car. I am